A team coming in second place in the championship last year, just behind Norwich, the champions. That is right, it is Watford, a team that hasn't been gone from the Premier League for too long, and is going to be followed by the lead of Troy Deeney and a homegrown talent that we all know and love, Troy Deeney. If you don't love him, you really should, because Troy Deeney is just a class act, and you'll love to see Troy Deeney on the pitch. He just puts a smile on your face when he scores, and it is Troy Deeney, guys, the Watford captain and the Watford homegrown boy. But, guys, we're going to be doing our Watford season preview to the 21-22 season. We're going to first talk about last year and how they fared, talk about what I think they're going to do this year, talk about their transfer business, and talk about who I think will be their player of the season, and give my prediction to where I think they will finish. But guys, we're going to jump on and just talk about a bit for their transfer business. I want to start with their departures. They really haven't lost anybody of note. Having Pontus Dahlberg go out on loan, I think that is a great move. He will be going out on loan to Doncaster. I think Pontus Dahlberg has a brilliant future as a young Swedish goalkeeper. Ben Wilmot making a bit of money for him, letting him go to Stoke to replace Nathan Collins, who Stoke lost. Great move for Watford, making some money for Ben Wilmot. Also, Philip Zinkernagel will be going on loan to Nottingham Forest. That was confirmed yesterday or 2 days ago, depending on when this comes out. That was another great move. I think he needs that kind of a boost in his career to get out there and play some more first-team football. Craig Dawson has been confirmed to West Ham, and he will be going officially on a permanent now after going on loan there for a little bit. And for me, guys, that is really crucial. So far, Watford have not lost really anybody of note, which I really like and enjoy, but they haven't. It really shows a step in the right direction that they're not a team that's willing to sell. They're a team that wants to stay and wants to be a part of the Premier League. I want to talk about their ins, guys. I think some of this is very interesting, and it very intrigues me. I've said this a lot in the transfer window so far. A lot of this team is one of my favorite teams in the transfer window. This team's done some of my favorite business so far in the transfer window. Watford really are one of those teams that really has surprised me and really has brought in some unbelievable players and brought in some unbelievable talent and experience. First, I want to start with a signing they made just a couple days ago. It was a signing I didn't really see coming, and it was the Parma midfielder, the Slovakian, Juraj Kuka. I think he was a great signing. The 34-year-old will be joining Watford into the midfield on a free transfer, so I think that's even better. You might say 34, he's quite old. He was phenomenal in the Euros. I think he's a great player and he still has a lot to give. He'll probably come off the bench quite a bit, but he is still a fantastic player for Watford. Then we get into some of the other transfers. First, I want to talk about Peter Etebo from Stoke City. He will be joining on a loan transfer. I think there's a buy option there. I think that's a great deal for Peter Etebo for Stoke City, just getting those wages out, and it is a great move for Watford, getting some more quality in the doors and gives you some depth in numbers. Now we move on to the big boys. The top four transfers really for Watford. I want to start off with, I'm going to leave the big one for last really, and you guys might be surprised when I'm leaving for last. I want to start off with Joshua King. Joshua King coming from Everton on a free is a very, very good transfer for Watford. It'll be probably downplayed quite a bit. Joshua King went to Everton. He was promised first-team football. He was promised to play. He never got a chance to play alongside DCL instead of DCL when he was promised that from Carlo Ancelotti, which is very disappointing because I do think Joshua King is a quality footballer. He just doesn't get that chance, and he never has. But bringing a lot of Premier League experience, which I think Watford needs this time around in the Premier League, is massive. And I think he'll be a great player off the bench, and they have a lot of attacking players going forward. The other signing I want to say is Emmanuel Dennis from Club Brugge. I think this is a great signing. He's had a bit of a rough spot, hit a bit of a rut, and I think this is a great spot for him. A very young, very quick, very attacking forward, unbelievable pace, and he will be getting in behind a lot of Premier League back lines who won't be able to keep up with Emmanuel Dennis. And he'll bring a lot of attacking prowess to this Watford front line. The likes of Emmanuel Dennis, Joshua King, Hernandez, Troy Deeney, Posetto, Ashley Fletcher is now joining. A lot of great strikers and a lot of quality to join Watford. You could even bring in Ismail Assar, who plays in the wing, Ken Sema, a lot of great attacking talent. Two of my most favorite signings and two of the bigger signings, you could say, for Watford. I'm going to leave my favorite for last. Irma Luza from Nantes, the 21-year-old French midfielder, will be joining Watford, or has joined Watford, for a great fee, and he is a fantastic signing for many reasons for me. Will Hughes is talked about leaving to Crystal Palace. I've done a video. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It'd mean the world to me. But Will Hughes has talked about leaving Watford. I don't think that's gonna happen of yet. It hasn't. Rumors haven't really sparked up again. But if it does happen, you now got Kuka and you got Loza to replace him. And that is two amazing replacements. One who's extremely young. I think he's 3 or 4 years younger than Will Hughes, Loza. And you got Kuka with a lot of experience there coming in to also fill the role. And you still have Nathaniel Chalobah and a lot of other players there to help him out. So it's a great move to bring in Loza. And I want to highlight, before I move on to my predictions, Danny Rose. You guys are probably like, huh? Danny Rose is your favorite signing for Watford? Yeah, he really is. Many reasons. He's only 31. Lots of years to give. He has abundance of Premier League experience, playing for Tottenham for many years. He is a great footballer, Danny Rose. He has been around the block many times. Everyone knows about Danny Rose. You can't lie to me. Everyone knows he is. You remember him from the Tottenham documentary. He's bounced around the Premier League quite a bit. He's played for the likes of Newcastle, Tottenham, Sunderland. He's played for Peterborough. He's played for Watford before in his career. So he's going back home. And it's a great signing for Watford. I think they needed that Premier League experience, and they got it in Danny Rose, and a quality starting fullback in Danny Rose. But guys, I want to give you my predictions. My player of the year for Watford will be Ismaila Sarr. I think he's phenomenal. He's going to show his talent once again. Everyone remembers that famous game against Liverpool, stopping the run, and I think he's going to be brilliant this year, and he's going to be part of the reason why I think Watford stay in the Premier League. That is right, guys. I have Watford finishing in 16th in the Premier League, and I think the reason why I have them in 16th is just because I think they have more goal scorers and more goals in them than the teams I have them below. I don't trust the back line yet. I think it's going to be interesting to see how that back line fares. They haven't really brought in a lot of players in that back line. That's the only reason I don't trust this Watford side. I do think they have a lot of goal scorers. Like I said earlier, Ismaila Sarr, Emmanuel Dennis, Hernandez, Joao Pedro, Andre Gray, Fletcher, Deeney, Success. So many players, guys. Joshua King still, there's a list. Ken Sema, so many players. But guys, that's the reason why I have them in 16th, and Ismaila Sarr is my player of the year. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments on my opinions, where I think they're going to finish. Where do you guys think they're going to finish? How do you guys think they're going to fare? And do you guys think they will get relegated or not? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me, guys, and I love how much this channel is growing. The more subs, the more likes, helps the channel out more and more, and it means I keep getting the best content out to you guys possible. But guys, I'll see you guys for the next one very soon. Peace, guys.